What's going on, everybody? Tony here with Blunt Force Fitness once again. I just wanted to talk to you guys about an interesting question that I got today. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, that you've been having a fantastic week. And so today I received an interesting question about those famous 0-calorie drinks. And if you have ever drank a vitamin water, there's the vitamin water zeros, there's the Sobe Life zeros and the Monster zeros. There's all of these 0-calorie drinks out there, but when you read the label and you take a look at the nutritional facts, most of them are going to have some level of carbohydrates in them, right? For example, I was taking a look at the vitamin water zero today, and it says 0 calories, but then it says 5 grams of carbs. And so the question is, how is it possible for a drink to have 0 calories and yet have 5 grams of carbs, right? The rationale is, as most of you probably already know, is that a gram of carbohydrates contains about 4 calories. So if a Sobe or if a vitamin water zero has 5 grams of carbs, then you would assume that it's going to have at least 20 calories, right? But why is it that it says 0 calories and then it has 5 grams of carbs? The answer is very, very simple. And these drinks they have to be sweetened with something. Otherwise it's just water, right? And typically these companies use one of two or both of 2 substances to sweeten these drinks. They either use stevia or they use a substance called erythritol. Erythritol is probably going to be the most prominent one, and it's considered a carbohydrate because it's a sweetener, but it doesn't have the same molecular profile as a normal carbohydrate, meaning that it's not going to have the 4 calories per gram that we associate with normal carbohydrates, right? A gram of erythritol has about 0.2 calories each. So if you do the math, if you take the 5 grams of carbs, which are made up of erythritol, you're going to want to times that by 0.2. So you're going to find out that you're only going to have about one calorie in that whole entire drink. Now, people would say, okay, but then it's still not 0. So it has calories in it, even if it's 1 or 2 or 3, it's not 0. So why do these companies lie and tell me that it has 0 calories when it doesn't have 0 calories? A lot of people get frustrated because of that. And the reason why is because this all comes down to US labeling laws. If there's a food that has less than 5 calories in it, the company is legally allowed to round that down and say that it has 0 calories, right? The US government allows them to do that. So that's why if these drinks have 1 calorie, 2 calories, 3 calories, then they can round it down and make it 0, say that it's 0, put 0 on the label, and they're not breaking any rules. But, you know, realistically, it's not 0. It is going to have 1 or 2 or 3 calories. It doesn't really make that big of a difference, so I wouldn't freak out about it. But it is an interesting question because obviously when you look at the label, you say, well, it can't be 0 because it has carbs in it. All right, so I hope that this little piece of information is helpful for a lot of you guys who count your calories religiously. It might be something that you want to look into, but I really don't think 1 or 2 calories makes a huge difference. But that is the answer to that question. So hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And if you have any other questions, shoot them my way. Happy to answer them. Until next time, guys. See you later.